Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Parasite Eve. First I want to take this time to thank everyone who has stuck with me so far. I also want to apologize for not uploading an episode of Parasite Eve for quite some time. I've had some problems with my health and my job has been quite demanding lately, so since this is a hobby I do in my spare time, I don't have much spare time lately, but I'm trying my best to make it up to you guys. But anyway, sorry for not uploading on a regular schedule recently, but hopefully you will still enjoy this video. But in this video, I mean, as you can see, we have the city screen on here, and we're in day 5, and I wanted to actually go ahead and recap of what's gone on so far. Just in case some people are lost, or just in case, you know, or hey, even I forget things sometimes, but, and also it's been a while, so let's go ahead and get started. If you do not want to listen to the recap, I will put in the description the time where story progression actually starts, because this is actually going to be a pretty long episode. We're going to recap a little bit and then start off day 5. So in day 1 was Resonance, and it was literally the very beginning of the game. We started in Carnegie Hall right here. Aya Brea was introduced, and we just went to the opera and everything went wrong. As soon as Melissa Pierce, an actress, was performing, and all of a sudden everything just starts catching fire, people start dying, people start running away, disaster happened. And little did we know that at the time we were the only one, Aya Brea was the only one who was, I guess, immune to this whole fire, like, spontaneous combustion thing. We don't have any answers. We don't know why, we don't know who, we don't know what's going on. So we pursue Melissa. After a battle with her on stage, we started pursuing her throughout the whole Carnegie Hall, which led to some very mysterious things, because Melissa suddenly was going back and forth between Melissa Pierce and Eve, and every time Aya would talk to Eve, Eve would talk about mitochondria, so that was really interesting. And eventually, in day 1, it led to pursuing Melissa/Eve to the sewers and having a confrontation with her and doing the boss battle of the alligator thing. I'm just gonna call it an alligator because it has a giant mouth and alligators are cool. And yeah, that was pretty much day 1. It was a really nice hook to get you hooked into the game, and it left a lot of questions and even more answers, you know, that you want to find out. So that was day 1. Day 2 was oh goodness, day 2 was Fusion, and because of the events in Carnegie Hall, we find ourselves starting in the NYPD. And so, you know, Aya is talking to Daniel, which is basically her partner, I guess. I'm not sure what status Daniel has. I think he is just another officer who's been there a really long time. But there's Daniel, there's Aya, and there's Nix, I think is his name. There's like 2 other dudes, and then there's Captain Baker. And day 2 was kind of an information day. I mean, they're still trying to figure things out, but throughout the day, I believe they go to the Museum of Natural History, where they met Dr. Klomp. Dr. Klomp was a bit of a recluse, and he doesn't really like being social with people. But thanks to Dr. Klomp's help, we did find some information about mitochondria, but some information that, again, gave less answers and more questions. But And Dr. Klomp was basically telling his about his research of the mitochondria, very vaguely, actually, like telling you in a way that was very informative, yet didn't really quite answer any questions. But still very interesting. The plot thickens, or at least the mitochondria thickens here, because mitochondria keeps reoccurring throughout the whole thing. And after the whole scene in the museum, we remember that there was supposed to be a concert involving Melissa in Central Park. Now, with the events in Carnegie Hall that happened, they were trying to evacuate the Central, or stop people from going to Central Park because they don't want any more people being killed, but for whatever dumb reason, people went to Central Park anyway. So Aya decides to go to Central Park, mostly because Daniel has a son and ex-wife, Lorraine and Ben. They were going to the Central Park to see this performance, but due to what happened in Carnegie Hall, Daniel goes ballistic and wants to go try to save them, but Aya is the only one that can go in because for whatever reason at this point that we still don't even know, Aya cannot get burned by Eve. So we go through the park, just, you know, walking the park, shooting all these monsters and finding out all this stuff. And eventually we are led to the stage to where... No, wait, well, we did fight a really really cool boss battle in that one. There was 4 giant worms that we had to kill. And then after that fight, we finally found Eve, and the people that were in the audience during that performance, as you probably would have expected, were not only burned, but they were turned into goo and killed. So somehow, though, Ben, Daniel's son, came out of the whole thing alive, which was very, very astonishing. I don't know if this is something that I don't know if there's any, how do I put this? I don't know if this is true or not, but I'm starting to think that there's a reason why Ben is kept alive. I don't really know because I've never beaten the game before, but if there's a reason why if there's a reason why he was kept alive that night, but Lorraine was unfortunately killed, then I just, maybe he's a lucky kid. I have no idea, but that's basically what day 2 was. Day 2 was trying to pursue Eve again, finding her in the park, and unfortunately another incident occurred where hundreds of people died, and we had to chase her again. But along the way, in day 1 and in day 2, Aya sees this image of a young girl who looks like she's dressed in a hospital gown. And what's even more curious is that it looks a lot like Aya as a child. So it's leading me to believe, maybe even you guys, that these are flashbacks or memories or something of that nature, because there are flashbacks of Aya or possibly someone else in a hospital being examined by a doctor. So that's another thing that we don't really know fully much about at this point. But after that happens, let's see, we go on to day 3, which day 3 I believe was spent mostly in the police department, I think. Still trying to remember this stuff. Let's see, it's been a while. Yeah, day 3 was selection. And wait, no. Okay, I'm getting my days mixed up. At the end of day 2, we're at Central Park, and after we beat the boss and all that, we have a fight with Eve on a carriage ride. That's right. Poor horse. I still feel bad for the horses. But yeah, Eve takes us on a little ride. We have another fight with her, and I mean, a horse on fire can't live forever. So eventually, the horse crashes. Aya gets put unconscious, and she wakes up in this guy's home, all the way in I think it's Soho. It's either Soho or Chinatown. Pretty sure it's Soho. I may be wrong, but over there we meet a guy named Dr. Maeda, who is a Japanese scientist, and when he starts talking to Aya, he talks about all these things, and it's really, really, really interesting because we find out that the Eve incident in New York right now is not the first incident. Maeda talks about an incident that happened in Japan that was very similar, so that's why he decided to come to America. So when that happened, Daniel comes in, and we find out that Daniel was the one who took Aya to the he either took her to the hospital. No, wait. I don't quite remember if he took her to the hospital or if he just took her to Soho. But either way, Daniel was the one who saved her, in a sense, and Daniel and Aya are listening to Maeda's story, and they feel like they got a lot of information, and that Maeda might actually know what's going on. So in day 3, we just after that whole conversation between Maeda, Aya, and Daniel, we just go around town. The town's evacuated because the police started to issue a complete evacuation of Manhattan to try to prevent any more death from Eve. So the whole town is just gone, pretty much. So we're searching for supplies, going to gun shops, going to pharmacies. But then we once we go back to the station, or no, wait, no. Maeda wanted to test something out. That's right. So we go back to the museum, and Maeda tests out some of the goo that Eve, I guess, created, and because it was on Aya's clothes when Maeda found her, and so he tests it under a microscope, and you see what Eve's mitochondria is and what it does, and then Aya wants to be tested to see if, for whatever reason, why Aya is the only one immune to Eve. Like, why? Because Aya's really starting to question herself. She's really starting to have like an identity crisis because she doesn't want to be someone who turns into what Eve is and starts hurting people. But so Aya asks Maeda to test her blood, and we find out that Aya has the ability to repel Eve's mitochondria. Or at least that's how I understood it. Because Eve is unable to burn or control Aya, which leads me to believe that Aya has some form of defense against it. Like, I don't know. I mean, because when you get like shots or flu shots or anything like that, they inject you with whatever to help you fight said disease. So it makes me think that somehow, some way, possibly Aya has some form of genetic material inside of her that helps fight the invasion of Eve's mitochondria. I mean, I may be completely wrong here, but that's what makes sense to me. But you guys might know better. So after the testing there, Dr. Klump suddenly comes in to the lab, because we're actually using his lab in the museum. But the whole place is supposed to be evacuated, so everyone's surprised to see Dr. Klump is still there. And what's even more curious is that there is a list of people on his computer that has Lorraine and Ben's names on it, and Daniel goes ballistic and wants to find out why he has it, what it's about, and this and that. And it just starts getting more and more interesting, because at that point, from my own perspective, it feels like Dr. Klump is somehow involved. So if he is, that would explain why he's still in Manhattan. But if he's not, why doesn't he just leave? You know? So we excuse ourselves and let ourselves out. And the only other place to really go at that point is back to the police department. So we go there, but when we open the doors, we find that people are unconscious, that there's glass everywhere, the whole place is basically like destroyed, not destroyed, but like in shambles. So we assume that Eve has attacked the police department, but we actually have no idea why. So we take a look around, we find all the officers, some of them died, but others were just so suddenly surprised by Eve's attack that Daniel's son Ben was actually there, and people were telling Aya that Ben and Shiva, which actually happens to be one of the police dogs there, were in the upper floors with Captain Baker, because Baker was in his office. And so we find out that Eve had basically turned Shiva into a three-headed monster, and we had to fight that at the end. Very interesting boss fight, really. I mean, it's kind of easy, but it was alright. And then after we fight well, I'm gonna call it the Cerebus because it's a three-headed dog, but Ben sees firsthand, you know, what Eve is capable of doing, but he's just, you know, he's still a little kid, so he doesn't really fully understand everything. Baker was injured during the confrontation, so Daniels takes over as acting, you know, boss of the whole police department until he recovers. And let's see what else. Yeah, we find out from Maida, because we asked Maida, hey, why would Eve attack the police station? And so Maida starts asking us, hey, is there anywhere nearby that does artificial insemination or anything, or sperm banks or anything like that? And that was kind of a weird question to ask. So from that conversation, we find out that Eve is pretty much trying to repeat the events that were in Japan, and that is to procreate, to create a new being, to create the ultimate being. So the day 3 ends with that. leaves the player, the game player here, me, or whoever else is playing the game, wondering what the heck and why is she trying to create an ultimate being. Well, unfortunately, it sounds like that Eve's and her body is basically deteriorating and falling apart and will not last much longer. So the goal of Eve right now is apparently to create this ultimate being so that when she dies, her successor can carry on. Which leads us to day 4, which I believe is conception, I want to say. Let's see. Yes, conception. Conception, we start at the hospital here. And in this hospital, we pretty much try to track down Eve, but Eve has already been there. She has already started her search for sperm in the hospital, and the people are being attacked. The people are scared, and quite frankly, at this point, I'm wondering why people are even there if the whole town is supposed to be evacuated. It's like New Yorkers don't know how to evacuate. No offense to any New Yorkers actually watching this. But I'm sure New York's a wonderful place. Anyway, But yeah, we rescue some nurses and doctors and such, and the power went out in the hospital, so we had to fix that as best as we could. And as it turns out, when we finally found the sperm part of the hospital, Eve was already there and had already taken some sperm. But a very interesting thing happens in the hospital, and that is you find case files of, I believe, Melissa Pierce, and you also find case files of Maya Brea, who is Aya's sister, and you also find out about their mother. And the dates that Melissa was admitted was the same dates that a car accident occurred with Maya and Aya and Maya's mother. And apparently some operation happened on that day as well. Now, what operation that was is unknown to all of us at this point. But still, it's very, very, very curious, because that kind of links Melissa and Aya together in some way. Now, in what way, I don't know yet. But that could possibly explain why Aya is resistant, if not immune, to Aya's, or not Aya, Eve / Melissa's, burning every cell alive stuff. So, that explains that. But after we restore the power, we go to the roof of the hospital because we think Eve's up there, because we think she's trying to get away. And we were right, we did meet Eve up there, but before we even saw her, or no, we saw her, and then there was a cutscene of like the Navy or somebody, or Air Force or somebody, and 2 fighter jets were pursuing Manhattan, and they were going to blow up the hospital, which to me sounds stupid, because if you blow up a hospital, where are people going to go if Eve does something to them and they survive? I mean, come on now. Imagine all the equipment they had to replace if it blew up. Anyway, Eve stopped them by making them, spontaneously combust, and eventually one of them crashed into the roof, but thanks to some, creative ingenuity, Aya gets off the roof on the side, and there's another small fight. I mean, it's a small fight between Aya and a spider, because the boss of this day was a giant spider on top of the roof, and it wasn't that hard. It's not super difficult, but it's just, I'm not particularly a lover of spiders, so I enjoyed killing that one. But yeah, we killed the spider boss, saw Eve, and Eve tried to have us killed by having a plane crash on the roof of the hospital. And we escape. And that's basically, I believe, the end of day 4. But we did go back to the station to try to talk to the to Officer Baker, Captain Baker, to try to end the story. And it cut to what is here now as day 5. Now, I know that recap probably isn't like, point by point in explanation, but that was pretty much how I understood everything going on so far. I mean, the plot or the story is really developing into a, WTF, what the fuck kind of thing. But so far, what I know, or what we know, I mean, and that was main story too. I mean, in day 5 we did go to a warehouse and did the bonus dungeon there, but I'm not really including that in this whole recap, because that's a bonus episode, bonus thing that you can do at any time starting from day 5. But that's basically the end of my little spiel of a recap. And Maida was, well, I don't know. It's like everyone's doing everything that they can to find out information about Eve and any leads and stuff like that. And two places opened up when we started day 5. That was Chinatown and a warehouse. Now we've already done the warehouse, so that's fine. But we're gonna start this episode with or the story progression part with Chinatown. Let's go ahead and go to Chinatown. Downtown. Yeah. Yeah, we've definitely have not been here. I think we haven't been here before. Okay. Now, like I said, this is going to be kind of a long episode, so from this point we're starting the story progression, but there shouldn't be any battles here because it's Chinatown. Ooh. Yeah, we definitely haven't been here before. Oh, there are battles here. Oh, that'll show me. Oh, it's against rats. No. Stop. Stop that. I have over 1,000 bullets. Wow. Ooh, 3 shots killed them. Nice. And they have a really cool fireball looking attack. And their tails look like sacred sutras or something. That's cool. I never noticed that before. Actually, what weapon do we have on? Okay, shotgun. Ultra shotgun. And I have a lot of guns here. Ooh. Okay, well, let's just see if we can find some clues. If we're even in the right place. I hope I am. Yeah, well, Chinatown, I mean, we have a Japanese scientist that we've been talking to. It only makes sense to go to somewhere that's not American related, I guess. Oh, there's snakes. Okay. Get rid of the snakes! Snakes! I'm not really a fan of snakes either. I mean, I'm not scared of them. I'm just, they're not really. Wow. We got a lot of ammo here. They're cool and all, but at a distance. There's a phone there we can use, but I'm not going to. We just started this story progression part, so. Ah, Maida with some goo. Okay. Hey, it's here. Huh? It looks like rotten meat. Ew. I'm going down to have a look. Notify Daniel for me. Here, take this. Okay. I actually did do some a little bit of research here, and these good luck charms that Maida gives you, as far as I can tell, as far as I've heard, they do absolutely nothing for you but take up inventory space. They may increase your chances of not getting a status affliction by like 1% or some small stupid number like that. But as far as I can tell, they don't do anything for you except take up space. So if it were me, I would go back to the police station and turn those into Wayne and call it good, but looks like we have a bit of a maze here. That's oh, bats. Are these bats? Yeah, they're bats. They have like a sonar thing. And that's a new status infliction. Can I get rid of that? Gene heal. No. I don't have that PE ability yet. There's a PE ability that helps get rid of status stuff. Oh, come on. Okay, you know what? No. Confused. Why not? I haven't done anything like that. And I don't have my thing anymore, so die. Oh, come on, shoot, shoot. They don't do much damage, they're just really annoying. Cure D's. I guess that's Cure Darkness? We might actually need that, so I'm gonna keep a couple of those on hand. Let's see. Let's see here. Oh boy. I have a feeling this place is a lot bigger than I want it to be. So we're going to... Good adventures go left. Let's just go all the way to the left here. Fight more stuff. Oh, big giant toady. Okay. Give up the toad now. Oh, you have defense down? Die. Go away. Defense down sucks. If y'all if any of you saw the crab bonus episode, you'll understand why defense down sucks. Really, really bad. Okay, we're just gonna keep going left and see if there's a dead end or not. There probably will be, unless this goes infinitely, which I hope not. That would be terrible. Oh no. Okay. Well, that's why we have these. If these things keep giving that the Cure Darkness to us, that makes them not a terrible fight, I guess, but I don't know. Because I'm already using 2 of them. Luckily my attack gauge is going up pretty fast. Ammo plus it's alright. I actually did prepare a little bit for this. I do have a map I'm looking at, but it's not a very good one. Because I remember getting lost a lot as a kid in this place. And I think we're already back at the beginning. Because I think it does loop. So we're going to go up after we finish this guy. Speaking of ups, we leveled up. Woohoo! Let's go up here. Now, if I remember right, I probably don't. Okay, where does this go? Does this go anywhere? Let's find out. Oh, it's a dead end. Okay. Is there any treasure here? Don't make it not worth it for me. That's very dark. I can't see. So there probably is something there. I just... I'll try one more time. Unfortunately, my map doesn't really show me if there are any treasures here. Okay. Huh. Well, let's just go back down. And another fight. Probably more bats. Ooh, bats and snakes. Lovely. No, don't. Oh, crap. Really? Ugh. Okay. Oh man, we're getting walloped here. Go ahead and do a heal 3. Keep the HP up. And then we'll do detox, get rid of poison. Oh, and I can... Ooh, I can see again! Die, you bat! I still killed you. Okay, cool. Yeah, sometimes these battles are just stupidly annoying. And I could run away. Probably will. Not on this one, but on some of them. Just die. Die. Thank you. Okay. There we go. No! You're supposed to die! Okay, cool. Gotcha. That was a lot of effort for not much gain. Wow. Okay. We're actually gonna heal up a lot on that one. Okay, so I guess we go left again. There has to be a dead end somewhere. Because, I mean, if there's dead ends up, there's gotta be dead ends left and right. Like this one. Okay. What is this? This is medicine 4. Okay. Okay, I think I might know where to go. Because I remember going all the way to the left to get at medicine 4 and then going down to get out of here. And there's probably a bunch of treasures here. Probably some really good ones too. Like stat upgrades and stuff. But for the sake of the Let's Play, I'm going to do that off camera. Like come back here and get the stuff and then progress if I can. Oh no. 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 Bats. Ugh. Okay. Run? If I run, can I avoid the combat altogether? I don't think I've shown that off either. Escaping. You basically go to your menu, and at the very bottom it'll say escape, and you have a chance of avoiding the encounter altogether. Okay, this is better. Even though you do defense down, I like toads more than bats. Just die. Thank you. Medicine 2. All right, we got 2 medicine 2s and a medicine 4. We get a CR protector. Okay. Wonder what that has. 2 special thingies on it. CR protector. Increases max HP and attack time recharge is slower. I don't know about that. I mean, I have a tool on me. That's our current armor right now. 41, 43, 26. This is actually better than this. So we're going to work on that. And okay, we're going to... I don't want my attack recharge to go down. So we're going to move that. Yeah, we're gonna move the HP max up to our current armor, which is CM Protector, and CR Protector will be destroyed. So, yes. Now our HP max is up, and we auto heal when we have low HP. So, cool. We have over 500 HP now. Look at that, being resourceful. Okay, I think we go down again. I want to say... Okay. Yeah, look at these awesome, you know, New York sewers. I wonder actually if these are the same sewers as under the Carnegie Hall. I want to say yes, well, but we're just in a different area, so it looks completely different. But this looks to be the exit. I hope it is. Okay. Now, I will tell you guys that day 5 is by far the longest day out of the whole game. So I'm not not going to be anywhere close getting it done in like one episode. But we will definitely try to get to a good stopping point. Anything over here? Dead end. Okay. Because there is this Chinatown part here. And then there's another one that I know of right after this one that I'm not going to spoil because it is really an epic place. But I will tell you, it's something that we have seen before. But not necessarily was able to experience it at the time. Let's see. More fights. Oh, this is going to be like close quarters here? Where I can only go up and down, I can't go left or right? Yeah. Oh, that still hit me? What? Okay, you're just one bat, so I'm going to energy shot you. I'm tired of you and your blinding ways. Our PE will regenerate when the next battle happens, so that's fine. And yes, I see a treasure down there, but like I said, I'm going to gather the rest of everything off camera. I should be able to come back here. Okay. Well. Usually... Oh, this is... something. A bunch of blood and goo and rotting meat. Ew. I wonder how long that's been there. Oh! It's the audience from Central Park. How did it get here, though? Because that Central Park is obviously above ground, but who would put this? Who would put the remains here? That's gotta be some form of weird cleanup crew. What the heck? Uh-oh. Oh no, what is this? Eve? Or a monster? What's going on? It's coming closer. Shoot it! Okay, that was... First it was there. Now it's gone. I have to get the slime out of the reservoir before it infects the whole city. Now, it's not... This thing isn't really an infection. I mean... What Eve does is just... attacks other people's cells by igniting their mitochondria to levels that the body cannot contain, so it spontaneously combusts. Or turns into, you know, goo or whatever. So it's not really a virus or any form of bacterial attack. It's just... Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Meanwhile... I have to guess that these valves down here are ways of turning off the water. So... There's a lot of them, too. Our HP's pretty good, so let's just have a fight. Woo! Oh, what the... Okay. I guess that's not surprising considering this is a sewer. And it's the first place we met these dudes. Same attacks, but amplified. Holy crap. That was cool, though. Like a burst flower. Okay, got one. So it takes like 4 shots to kill him. That's not bad. Uh oh. What are you gonna do? Whew. That attack is still kind of easy to avoid. And it's even better that your shots make them sit there instead of walk away. Okay. Range plus... Ooh! Is that a fight you can repeat? Okay, if that is a fight you can do over and over and over with those two same enemies, you could theoretically increase the range of any of your guns by whatever you want, and give your armor evasion as well. So that's cool. But if it's a one-time only thing, then that kind of blows. But oh well. Critical evasion by 1. We're gonna go ahead and use that on the CM Protector. Range plus 1. We're gonna use that on our trusty little shotgun. And what do we do here? Well, like I said, there's a bunch of valves here. There's treasure. A tool. Alright. Well, what is... Can we even touch them? Can we do anything with them? Or was that just a fight? I mean, I don't see anything else. Maybe these are just for decoration. Okay, well, let's go back up. See what's on the upside. Hope you guys are enjoying this. So if we fought alligators, which was the boss of day 1, are we gonna fight worms too? Is this gonna be like a boss rush? That'd be kind of cool if it was. Ooh, what's in here? What is this? A door? Can we open it? Yes! Okay. Progress. This must be like a control room of some kind. Got 30 ammo and a save point. Okay, so if there's ammo and a save point and in the same place, that tells me something big's about to happen. So we're just gonna go ahead and save. I mean, why not? Okay. I could move the slime in the reservoir by using this control panel. The master power is off. Turn it on. Activate pump 1? That's not enough power. Pump 2? Okay. We did that. Oh. Interesting. Huh. I wonder why that happened. Master power is on. Leave it on. Pump 1. Can we do pump 1 now? Or did that crash kind of just ruin it? Ooh, door number 2. Okay. Oh, okay. So the pump that we just turned on and did whatever with was this one, I'm guessing. And slime came out of it. So we go this way, I would think. Or not. Where do we go? Can we go over here? Can we go over here? Can we go anywhere? Anywhere that progresses. Okay. Well, the only thing I can think of that we didn't do was turn off the power. Maybe that does something. Turn it off. Okay. So if we did that, yeah, let's go back. See if that did anything. Okay, yeah, we can go down here now. Anything on this side? Ooh, steps. Okay. I kind of want to see if there's anything the other way, though. And I'm not putting down Aya's style, but have you noticed that every day she wears the same thing? I wonder if her wardrobe is just jeans, white t-shirt, and leather jacket. And the occasional, you know, dress. Like I said, I'm not putting it down, but... Dang. Okay. Ooh, okay, we're above ground, it looks like. I think. Ooh, the music intensified. This is a soundtrack I don't think you hear very often. I hope you guys can hear it too, because if you can, it's pretty nice. Okay. You're a mole looking thing. Die, bats. Okay, good. Okay, mole man. You're one of the mole people. I don't need that many, so we're just gonna not pick them up. I say that and then I'm probably gonna regret it, but... I'm too into the music right now. This is probably one of the best songs in the whole game. In fact, I'm going to have a moment of silence here. And just in case it's not picking up, I'm going to have a moment of silence here. And y'all can listen to the awesome track for like 30 seconds. Doesn't that get you guys pumped? Oh my god. I'm pumped. That music really helps. Okay. Boss fight. Giant centipede looking thing that poisons me. No, 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 no. Okay. Serious time. You're only one target. That's great. Let's just see how much damage we can do. 64. 38 poison damage is not good. Ow. Detox. Get rid of that poison right now. I'm blind now. Okay. I probably should have kept those cure things I got in that last fight that I literally just said I wouldn't need. Okay. Heal 3. Rely on some PE skills for this fight. No detox this time, jerk. Actually, do I really want to use it? I only have like not that many rockets. But it's 2 points stronger. I'm gonna save it. I thought about using the rocket launcher, but nah. Its attack actually isn't that bad. I mean, the one that's most annoying. Ooh, that's annoying. Okay. Okay. What are you gonna do? Is this like Russian roulette or some? Oh god, it's 4 attacks that do 40. Oh Jesus. Okay. Gene Heal. We haven't even used that one yet. It basically restores. It's a regeneration. PE ability. That regenerates your HP as your PE meter goes down. Oh no. Okay, that might have just screwed me actually. That was probably one of the worst things I could have done just now. You don't get very many medicine 4s in the game, but who cares? I screwed up. And I can't really keep track of which centipedes I've hit, so... Ow. And they're gonna poison me no matter what I do. That's not good. Let's take out the tail. Ah, that's one down. Okay, cool. This is actually somewhat difficult. Because I can't dodge that. No matter how hard I try, I can't. Okay, hit it, hit it, hit it. Ah! Okay. Okay. Save the detox. Medicine 2. Ow. Wait, how did I dodge that? I dodged 2 of them. How did I do that? Okay, 2 down. They're actually pretty fast. Can I hit you still? Yes. Not very much damage though. Die? Yes. Okay. One more piece. One more piece of the puzzle here. You shouldn't be able to survive this. Unless I miss like that. Evasive maneuvers, man. Okay. Only 6. I don't know. I don't even have oh man. Okay. Does the last piece do anything special? Hopefully, yes! Shot in the face. Okay. We are definitely, wow. Okay, we got good medicine. We got good medicine for that. And grenade launcher and ammo. That's pretty good. Still got the cool music. Oh jeez, my HP is so freaking low now. I'm using both of them because I'm low, and I don't want to go back and save it. I probably should, but I'm not going to. If something happens and I die, I'll just have to redo that fight. I mean, I can go up, I can go left. Good adventures go left because there's usually treasure. And a boss, and not a boss fight, but a fight. Mole people, and it's just one. I can use this fight to recover PE. But I'm not gonna wait forever, so. Ammo, cool. Okay, I can still go this way. Maybe this is the right way. I don't know. Okay, we're in the Brooklyn Bridge, apparently. More treasure. Medicine 3. Cool. The 2 that we just used, we have them back now. So, the fact that the game is giving us items that restore, you know, darkness and all that, and more medicine, kind of makes this a serious point. So, I don't know. Can I go down? I get this feeling something big is going to happen, especially since there's a door with an exit sign that tells me to leave. Is there anything else here? Is there anything behind the stairwell? Is there anything right in front of me? Critical evade +2. Okay, yes. I really don't know if there's a limit to how many of those you can put on a anything. Piece of armor, weapon, whatever. Okay. But because I've invested so much into one piece, I'm gonna continue to, and even if I find something way better. Oh no. I need a key. Where do I go for that? Alright. Well, I'm actually up to an hour right now recording. That's 30 minutes recap, 30 minutes episode. So I may have to stop in a little bit. I don't want to because this is getting really good. I feel like I should have gotten like a key after fighting that centipede thing. So let's see if going up here leads to anything. It doesn't really look like it. You know, it's probably way back in the sewer part and I just missed it somehow. Or it's up here, actually, because I didn't go up. I went left. So let's just go up here. Bridge. A bridge too far. Oh man. What's over here, I wonder? Let's see, we fought alligators. We fought a giant centipede. Who's this dude? Gate key! That's gotta be what I need. Okay. The slime's going towards somewhere. The museum. Mystery. This is actually where we're going to end the episode right here. This is a perfect ending right here. Because I'm pretty sure once I unlock that door that we just saw, it will lead to where the museum is. And I don't want to do that until the next episode. So, thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry I haven't really recorded in a while. But, like I said, my health and my job are very demanding. And I don't like to record if I'm not feeling at least halfway decent, because I want, you know, you guys to be able to enjoy it as much as you can and not worry about me so much. But as you can see, I mean, it just keeps getting better and better. But yes, thank you guys so very much for watching. I will see you guys next time. I know before my uploads were very close to being daily. Right now, especially with there's like Valentine's Day that just happened, and there's like, you know, like St. Patrick's Day and stuff, and holidays around those times. My job is very demanding, so I'm gonna do what I can to upload as often as I can, but I'm gonna try to keep it at least once to twice a week. If I can do more, I'll do more, but once to twice a week is probably my limit right now, especially since I have Parasite Eve, I got a Pokemon series going on, I just started a Plants vs. Zombies series, and I'm trying not to take on more than what I can handle. But this one is one of my favorites. This Parasite Eve game is one of my favorites, and it's getting really, really, really good. So I'm going to try to keep up with it. But yeah, guys, thank you so very much for watching. don't forget to comment below and tell me what you think, especially if you watched the recap part of this episode. If you noticed anything that I missed, or if I happen to be wrong about something, or anything of that nature, please let me know, and it'd be interesting to have a conversation with my viewers. So, yeah, go ahead and check that out. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and like the video and hit the bell notification for more videos. It really helps me out and makes it to where other people can enjoy the video as well. And yeah, I will see you guys for the next episode of Parasite Eve as we head towards the museum. Bye guys, and have a good day.